I was in the foster care system, I just wasn't right. I always was mad, I had demons. I didn't like myself. I followed the wrong people. I had always had a mask under my face for what? Didn't seem right. Then, I was depressed. My mother wasn't being around. I was fucking stressed.
Are you evil? Let me hear you say evil! 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 Has no boundaries!
Something about metal that is a revolution. It made me happy throughout my whole life, and the genesis of it was, at 8 years old, coming in from school, listening to the radio. I had a Superman radio, with the logo and the S in front of it. Changed the station to Q104.3.
Q1043.
And I heard this loud pitch scream. Solo, crazy solo on the drums, it's double bass drums, and the guy announced it. The song was Guns N' Roses' Paradise City. And from then on, it was like a constant thing. So starting from that point, I just starting to ingest it.
I hated my foster mom. Never liked her one bit. She used to physically abuse me, verbally abuse me, talk a lot of shit. Remember in the car, she slammed. Like, she had those Toyota minivans and it had the automatic doors that was coming in. She got so mad, she closed the door on my arm and, I was left there to cry. I wanted to strangle her, but, was it worth strangling somebody and throw your life away in the garbage?
See if they have. When I was 13, I got this. When I was 13, I got this album. Explicit version. It didn't have this label that it says it's clean. It says explicit version on. This is where this gave me life. As you can see, there's Steven Adler, there's Slash, Duff McKagan, Izzy Stradlin, and Axl fucking Rose.
Where I was living at, they was like, keep that shit down. Listen to that to your CD player or something like that. I was like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna just listen to it on the radio. And everybody loved Appetite for Destruction. Basically, there was old people that listened to it. And one of my favorite songs off the album was Mr. Brownstone. And there's a fact to that song is that it was Slash and like Steven Adler. They was sitting in their living room and Steven Adler and his girlfriend, they was talking about how they were heroin addicts.
Around 7, get out of bed around 9, and I don't worry about nothing, no, because when the way
After that album, I started listening to Van Halen, Dokken, Motley Crue, Pretty Boy Floyd, Tiger Tails, Rat. I listened to like some Slayer, some Metallica, some Megadeth and stuff like that.
The song is about God, about the system of things, about getting to work on time, about paying your bills, about having feelings, about being kind, about not being kind.
Until this day, I don't know why that happened to me. Everybody had a childhood. I didn't have shit.
15 to 16, that's when I started listening to like Suicidal Tendencies, Circle Jerks.
Times she used to hit me, I always try to swing back and I get fucked up.
Megadeth, Slayer, D-Seed, Obituary.
She would lock me in a room. I didn't even eat till the next day.
Death.
Not even 2 days I eat. And every time I want to go to the bathroom, I used to cry, banging the door.
Dismember, Minor Threat, Bad.
I would, open the window and pull out and piss outside because I needed to go to the fucking bathroom. It's like a torture chamber.
Bad Brains, Alice in Chains.
My anger was like the Hulk. I just want to smash somebody's face in. You know, I had demons that I couldn't control. You know, I felt I was on an inverted cross and they tied me down and I was getting whipped in the chest, in the back, in the arms, in the fucking face.
So, you know, like when I was listening to horror, a lot of hard stuff, especially death metal, I started getting even more stereotypes, more reviews on my religion. Devil child. Do you believe in God? No, I don't believe in God. They'd be like, so you believe in Satan? I said, if I don't believe in God, that means I don't believe in Satan. They was like, wow, you need God? I said, no, I don't. The people that wrote the Bible, they didn't need nobody. They just wrote it for power. But, you know, my fear-based mind control. I face a lot of stereotypes. Calling me white, they call me Oreo, they call me honeycombs, they call me vanilla. They even called me Vanilla Ice. Since I grew up as like a Baptist, I got baptized twice in my life. But as I got older, I realized it's like, you know, religion doesn't matter. And it's not because of heavy metal. I just think as you get older, you should like think on your own and follow your steps. And the stereotype of listening to metal is you are a Satanist. Even my father called me like a devil child. You know, a lot of people call me a devil child. I face a lot, and one thing about metal that I love, it's art. That's one thing about metal that people can't stand is because it's so unique and it's so far out there. If I could describe like a music race genre thing, I think metal would be black and like all the other genres would be white, because metal just keeps getting hated on and you could call it slurs and people are just closet in. It's just be yourself and just listen to it. Metal saved my life. I was going through a tough time in my life and I didn't know how to, you know, deal with it. But with the power of metal, I just kept on listening to it. And the more I listened to it, it's the more I got drawn closer to it. And now I'm married forever. Till death, metal do us apart.